in order to get your certificates. Here they are. Rule number 1, be on time. Let's say it together. Be on time. Rule number 2, be a good listener. Let's say it. Be a good listener. Rule number 3, take pride in your work. Ready? Take pride in your work. Rule number 4, be a good person. Ready? Be a good person. And here's the deal. I'm going to put this down. Take a good look at it. See if you can remember. Here are the 4 rules. And now I'm going to test you. We're going to talk about each one. The first one, be on time. You cannot be late for practice. You cannot be late for the games. You cannot be late with your homework. You cannot be late completing your chores. You must be on time. Does on time mean that you're early or late? Rule number 2, be a good listener. Before coach allows you to join the team, he's going to check with your parents to make sure that you're listening at home. He's going to check with your teachers to make sure you're listening in the classroom. That's why it's important to be a good listener. If you're doing a great job of listening to your parents, you're doing a great job of listening to your teachers, then he knows that you're going to do a great job listening to the coach. So remember that one. Rule number 3, take pride in your work. The word pride means that you give your best effort. 100% effort. And that takes heart and desire and pride to give 100%. I'll give you an example. If your teacher hands out a quiz and you haven't studied and you only get a 50% as your grade, is that an A or an F? F. What does F stand for? Failing. Fail. So you never want to put yourself in that position. So when it comes to doing an assignment or completing a test for a quiz or working on the court or getting your chores done at home, you want to give 100% effort. Because when you give 100%, what will your grade be? A plus. A plus. Would you rather receive an A plus or an F? A plus. So that's what I'm hoping each and every one of you receive on your report cards. A's. Not D's and E's and F's, but A's. A plus. The last rule, most important rule of all, be a good person. You know what it means? Be a good friend. Be a good teammate. Be a good son. Be a good daughter. And that really takes making good decisions. Because when you make good decisions, good things happen. When you make bad decisions, bad things happen. Players that are doing the right thing are going to be rewarded with playing time. Students that are doing the right thing, making good decisions, are the ones that are going to receive the A's and the honor roll. Students that are making wrong decisions are going to struggle. So at home, your parents are coaching you, they're talking to you. I want you to always do a good job and try and make the right decision. Be a good person with good character. Now let's see if you remember the 4 rules. I showed them to you. We went over them. We talked about each one. This is to pass the test, to get your certificate. Everybody must yell out the answer. If I don't see you yelling it out, I'm going to put a question mark next to your name. Rule number 1, be on time. Be on time. So far, so good. Rule number 2, be a good listener. Be a good listener. Everybody got that right. Rule number 3 is a little bit more difficult. There's a P word in there. Take pride in your work. Take pride in your work. So far, so good. I'm looking. Last one has to do with you. Be a good person. Be a good person. Give yourselves a round of applause. So, listen, before you join the team, you're going to have to sign a contract. When you sign that contract, you're agreeing to obey our 4 team rules. And if you break the rules, guess what? You aren't going to be on the team very much longer. Players that break the rules do not stay on the team. Remember that. Every player that tries out for the Pistons receives a round-trip plane ticket. It's all paid for. So you'll receive the plane ticket in the mail. You'll pack your bag and you'll get ready to come to the Palace of Auburn Hills.